Hi Pisces, welcome to your February astrology horoscope forecast. I'm Anisha. Welcome to my channel. For those of you who are new to my channel, I talk everything around astrology and tarot. For those of you who want to know more about my work, you may visit my website tarotbyanisha.com. For those of you who are seeking a deeper clarity, be it in your love life or your career, for a personal consultation, you may write to me at tarotbyanisha@gmail.com. Pisces, happy birthday to the early Pisces. It's a month, a quite month, quite similar to January, even though we have Mars and Mercury, which are direct now. They were retrograde for most of the for 1.5 months, starting off January and almost mid of Feb. Now we are in a stage of almost which feels like a cocoon, because March is the month where all the fireworks are happening. We have two major planets, Pluto and Saturn, that are going to be changing signs. And I've spoken about this in great detail in my annual videos. Should that interest you, you may watch them and see as to how exactly Pluto is going to be affecting you. Now, Pluto is moving out of Capricorn after 2008, and it is moving into Aquarius for the next 20 years, as is Saturn moving signs. And how it is that all of this, the big movements are going to be impacted, is something I've already discussed in great details. So for us, February is a month of centering ourselves, of aligning ourselves, looking at our current space as to where it is that we are and where it is that we want to go. Let me break down the month for you, Pisces. On 5th, we have a full moon that is there in your house of day-to-day chores. This is the house of your health. And full moon is bringing to closure maybe a health issue, a health scare that had come up, and now you have sort of, you have healed. It is, that chapter has got closed for you. For some of you, this also speaks about a certain work environment, if maybe that it existed before, that gets ended and a new phase at work starts for you. So say, for example, if some of you have been working from home till now, this would get changed to, your work environment gets changed and you start going to work more regularly. On the 12th, we have Mercury that moves into your house of behind the scenes. This is the house of service. It is also the house which governs hospitals and prisons, and it is joining Saturn and Sun over here for you. Now, Mercury is going to be bringing about a lot of conversations about your deep psyche, and maybe things that, patterns that need to be addressed on a more deeper level. Maybe things that you grew up with, things that you imbibed from your parents that, make you have that certain, not just belief system, but that psyche as well. And there could be a lot of conversations around maybe, how it is that maybe you're being given feedback on what is it that needs to get changed, or what is it that, is bothersome around it. And Saturn so far would have taught you some lessons around it as well, on benefits of structuring your thought process, the benefits of not giving in to your own perception or your own certain patterns, Pisces. On the 19th, we have Sun that moves into your own house. It's birthday time, Pisces. And on 20th, we have a new moon that is there in the same house as well. So fabulous time wherein with the new moon and Sun over here that, you are going to be looked upon as an expert in your area of work. And after, I would say, almost a period of hibernation where you've been there in the house of behind the scenes, you are sort of now ramping up on your physical energy. A lot of you will be taking care of your external appearance. You will be making fitness a priority. And also, I think as far as work is concerned, you can expect some amount of accolades and recognition over there. But try also and not be so self-absorbed, Pisces. Also, your ego, while it's a good thing, could take a boost during this time, but try and see things from others' perspective. Try and not sing the song My Way or the Highway this entire month. And you for a lot of you, you could find some artistic expression as well, while your creative work is at its peak. So take this time to focus on your needs and do things that make you happy, and the warmth and the affection and enthusiasm that you could be radiating around social occasions would really make people draw to you, and they would be generally be want to be around you. And this could be also a time where you could benefit a lot from your friendships as well. You will also have the drive to get things done during this time, Pisces, and your energy levels are going to be higher with the new moon being over here, and you'll have the drive to get things done. So if you have been sitting and thinking and planning and pondering, mid-Feb sees you sort of getting things done, chasing them, moving things done, and your confidence also seems to be higher, and hence decisions come up more easier for you. Try and rein your sensitivity and impulsiveness during the second part of February, and also try not to take too much of offense. It's just not worth it. Maybe people say something, you get some feedback, so try not to wallow in self-pity over there. On the same note, I would also like to say is that shield yourself a little bit as well as far as feedback is concerned, so that you do not feel emotionally betrayed or emotionally wounded. So take feedback with a fistful of salt, I would say. Pisces, this month, great month. Any month, I would say, is a good month for meditating, but especially I would say stay in touch with your inner world, keep your head clutter free, and try and also have lesser of a screen time this month, Pisces. It's a fabulous time to be taking nature walks, fabulous time to be going out and running and being with the nature and taking care of your physical health as well. Expressing your feelings comes also, it's a strong desire with this placement that you will just have this need that you need to be having your say. But while that's fine, but do not force people to accept what you feel or what you feel your truth is, and then support your emotions along with it. It's fine to have your say, but let the other person also decide whether or not they want to be supportive of that expression that you may have had. So try in a one-liner, try not to be too sensitive. On 21st, we have Venus that moves into your house of earned income, and it is joining Jupiter. So fabulous time. They could not just be a need to feel more secure in the world, but for some of you, your money does improve, your money does look good. And I think you could also be attracted to people during this time who are more secure with their own lives, with their own work. And I think it's with just Jupiter and Venus connect over here could make you feel more self-confident. You could feel more sure about your own bank balance as well. I think this is also a time wherein your income gets enhanced during this time, and you could also be doing some amount of retail therapy. Do be careful over here. And it's a good time to be speaking with your accountant, and seeing how better you can save money or grow money or do some good investments as well. Mars is still there in your house of love, romance, creativity, and children, and this is something you need to be careful about, Pisces. Keep the aggression at bay while you're dealing with loved ones and also with your children. And this especially speaks about your romantic relationships, that, keep the snarkiness and the, I would say, the harshness at bay. It's not required. This is a house of love, romance, creativity, beauty, and money. And while the enthusiasm and eagerness is wonderful, but keep the aggression at bay. You want to say something, you want to get yourself heard, be assertive. That's wonderful. And, keep try and see that you're not roughshodding over your close partners. It's been a pleasure speaking with you, Pisces. Have a fabulous February. I'll see you soon. And thank you so much for watching.